It is expensive to stay single.
Like what I want to find love. And like, not find love as in a fairy tale, but like find a partner. Someone to build with, someone to share with, someone to share my life with. My life is happy single, and I'm like, I've built a life for myself, but like, how better would it be if I had somebody to share it with, right?
Financially is really, really difficult to be a single person. If I want to go on holiday, I have to pay for the room or the cabin entirely by myself. If I want to get a mortgage, I have to have a bigger deposit, and I can't get approved to borrow as much because I only have one income.
It just dawned on me that I've been single for 5 years. 5 years. This is the longest I've ever been single in my entire adult life. And nobody is piquing my interest. Nobody. I watched 10 Things I Hate About You today, and I was like, you know what we're all missing? We're missing feelings. We're missing emotion. We're missing pining. We're missing attraction. Like, is it because everybody is on something? What is going on?
Don't get me wrong, I love being single and I love living alone. It's great, it's fantastic, but fuck, it's expensive. I just spent $600 on brakes on my car, just on the front part of the car, because I couldn't afford all 4 brakes and rotors and whatever the fuck. Sorry, it's just so overwhelming. Like, work and you 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 work, and it's just to pay off like your basic necessities.
39, single and happy, but today I wanted to tell you about the worst thing about being single. Gotta keep it real. It's not always easy. So yeah, the worst thing about being single is dun 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 bills. Finances. I have to pay for everything myself. There is no one to share a single bill with. But I'm being serious. Mortgage or rent, bills, food, everything. I get to share with nobody.
I don't know what is happening with 2025. All of a sudden, everybody's getting married. Everybody's getting engaged. And I'm just out here still single. And also, my 10-year high school reunion is coming up this summer. Some of my classmates are married, and some of them, I think they have kids. And guess what I have? I have all the free time, all to myself, and I can just travel and move anywhere if I want to move, if I want to travel. No one's tying me down. So if hypothetically I get a job in London or get a job in Singapore, I could literally just move there. I don't need to discuss with my other half. Just be like, oh, like, what do I do? This is a really good opportunity, but you are in LA. I can't leave you. No, I can just pack my bag and just move.
Know my songs out there. Is it too hard to find a 6'3" black man who is funny, likes to have a good time, is from the Chicago area, is goal-oriented, and likes home-cooked meals? Like, are you there?
Like, we all know I'm desperately single, and everyone's like, you need to lower your standards. By lower my standards, what people mean is date a man you're not physically attracted to because he has money. No, I'm not doing that. I would rather stay single. And I don't want to sacrifice either. I don't care if you're fine, but you are a dick. Like, that doesn't work for me either. I'm going to need a man who is fine, that I'm attracted to, that is nice and kind and successful. And if that is too high of a standard, then I'm staying single.
Like, I want a husband already. I don't want to deal with talking to multiple men. That's not me, and that's never going to be me. I can't do this dating. Like, everyone's ghosting everybody. Nobody is emotionally available. Like, it's so freaking exhausting. Like, you show up like you're supposed to show up, but there's that person with mixed signals. There's that person that don't want to do this. There's that person that don't want to put in the effort.
Do y'all ever think about how much harder it is to function in society as a single person than as a person part of a couple? Right? Like, a single person and a couple both only need a 1-bedroom apartment. But when you're splitting it between 2 people, it's way more affordable. And then the same thing goes for shit like internet, cable. It's not like the couple is getting more or less. It's the same amount. It's just you have someone helping you pay for it. And then you take into consideration the fact that married people get special tax breaks that none of the rest of us get. And then you especially take into consideration the fact that minimum wage used to be able to support an entire family of 4, and now it can't support a single person.
Why are guys going asking for girls' numbers and then they never pull the trigger? They never actually set a plan. Why did you ask for my number? There's nothing like we had a convo and there was a turnoff. There was an ick that you had while talking to me because we don't have that much of a conversation. But why did you ask for my number and then you never set a plan? Why? I don't get it. Can some guy make this make sense to me? What am I missing here? Help!
They're saying that dating today feels like adopting an entitled adult. And they're not wrong. You want him to pay your bills, to solve your problems, to manage your emotions, to fix your past trauma. While you contribute attitude, demands, drama, men want partners, not dependents. If you're looking for a father figure at 30, you might have missed the adoption deadline by about 25 years.
Most beautiful girls have never had a boyfriend. Like, I don't make the rules, that's just how it is. Like, if you're wondering, like, why haven't I ever had a boyfriend before, it's because you're so beautiful, you scare them men away, that's why. Also, every single girl I've ever met that has never had a boyfriend before is like the most jaw-dropping, like, stunning girl I've ever met in my whole life. Because you know what, you scare them away, they get intimidated by you, they smell you and they go, I'm scared! That is the reason that we've never had a boyfriend before, is because you're so beautiful and stunning and amazing that they literally cannot handle it and they run away because they're scared, because men get scared. If you're wondering why I haven't had a boyfriend, it's because you're beautiful and the hottest girls, I hate to say it, but I don't hate to say it. Never had a boyfriend before. But you're also beautiful even if you have, so.
Men are fucking done with the BS. They're done being with women that use them and abuse them. They're done dating women that won't see their worth, women that are clearly only with them for their money, or because they have something else to gain, like a child. They are fucking done with the false allegations, and they won't put themselves in that situation anymore. And honestly, I love it. I love seeing it. Men are now saying that they are better off being single and being alone and living in the silence alone than dating a woman that doesn't even see their fucking worth and can't even fucking respect them. You are not going to be able to keep manipulating these men and treating these men like shit, because men are not sticking around for anymore. So if you wonder where all the good men are, they're the ones that said, fuck this shit, I'm not fucking doing it anymore. I'm good enough on my own and I'll be...
What's up, YouTube? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. So on today's episode, we have these strong, independent women crying on social media about how boring and lonely their lives have been. These women who claim to be independent now need men to do stuff for them. They need men to pay their bills. They need men to take them out. They need men to keep them company and all that, which is ironic. But I'll go ahead and read the comments that came in. Let's see what men had to say to these women. Our first comment says, nothing is more off-putting than seeing women over 40 acting like childish teenagers. Ooh, okay. No female is more beautiful than a man's peace. Okay, that is true. I feel like as a human being, your peace should come first. If that woman or man is not giving you peace of mind, don't go for it. Period. If you ever find yourself having the slightest smidgen of pity or sympathy for these lonely 304s, just remember the only men they will accept have to be well over 6 feet tall and loaded. They are alone by choice. Well, I agree that a lot of these women are alone by choice, but you also have to know that not all women are alone by choice. So let's take note. I love being 5'6" and I love being overlooked by women. I have 2 kids, their mother moved out. Our kids live with me. I can never trust her again. I don't wish a bad life or loneliness on anyone, but if those are the consequences for your own bad decisions, then it is hard to feel bad for you. Exactly. I hate this constantly repeated line that says women need to lower their standards. No, they need to accept what their true level is, but they won't. Well, I think this comment makes a lot of sense. I see a lot of sense here, to be honest. Lonely ladies of the world, welcome to what men feel every day of their lives.